if I gave you a function and it tells you here's 1, 0, and what are the other zeros for that function? If that's the case, the idea of zeros, I kind of talked about this. If it asks you to find zeros, what is it asking you to do? What does that mean?
Find out what would go with -2 and 0.
Okay, so to get 0 for what?
So it'd be like x plus 2.
Right, so you know that means that the factor that's associated with the 0 at -2 is x plus 2. Good. So you know that one of your factors is going to need to be x plus 2. But if you're asked for zeros, so you're looking for these, are you asked for factors? Are you asked for solutions? What could you use to find zeros? Yeah, it's a solution, right? Zeros occur when what is 0? So again, if you think about the graphical form, okay, what this is saying is, if we go and look at this equation, what kind of things do you think is going to happen with this equation? Where's the y-intercept? -2, right? So we know it's going to intercept right here. Okay, to the left behavior of the graph is going to do what? Is it going to go up, or is it going to go down and to the left, or down and to the right? Or up into the, or is it going to go up and to the left or down and to the left? It's an odd power with a positive coefficient, leading coefficient. You guys remember? It's going down and to the left. So something's going to happen here. Again, you don't know where it's going to change directions. It might change over here. It could come up and then loop back down. And then, so that means what's going to happen to the right-hand behavior? Up and to the right, say. So your graph is going to look something like this, right? Now, if you want to find out what happens between here, so it could be that it goes like this. It comes up, loops down, and then back up. Okay. What tells you that that's a possibility? Okay, when the number, yeah, the powers, and specifically the power. Whatever the power is, whatever the degree of your polynomial is, that tells you how many possible zeros you could have. So you can have up to 3 zeros. So we have possibly 1 here, and 1 here. So it's possible to have 3 zeros. So let's find out what they are. The zeros are going to occur right along this x-axis, and then x-axis, what coordinate do you know?
0, 0.
You know that y is equal to 0, right? So if we just take this equation and set it equal to 0, we can find all our solutions or zeros. So zeros mean solve when f of x is equal to 0. So just take your function, set it equal to 0, and solve it. So if I took this function right here, this 9x cubed plus 10x squared minus 17x minus 2, and if I took that and I set it equal to 0 and then solved it for x, so comma x, and hit enter, I can find all my zeros. So my zeros are 1, -2, which they gave me. So this is the point 1, 0. This is the point -2, 0. And then -1/9 is my other, -1/9, 0. So this right here is a sketch of what my graph looks like. Okay, so by doing these solutions, we add now to what we talked about as far as the behavior of graphs that we finished in the last chapter. Okay, so or earlier in this chapter. So now what you'll be able to do is you'll find the y-intercepts, the x-intercepts, and then the left and right behavior by looking at it in this form.